Ramily. Thank you for tuning in. Breaking news: Van Jefferson gets traded to the Atlanta Falcons for a pick swap in 2025 draft. The Rams will get the Falcons' sixth rounder, and they will get our seventh rounder. This is a quick move the Rams made all day. Rumors started that we are looking to trade Van Jefferson. He just played 2 snaps this past weekend versus the Philadelphia Eagles. But the fact the Rams are just getting stuff done quickly now is kind of a shock. I thought they were going to package Van Jefferson in a deal with picks to a team for an edge, but I don't think teams really value Van Jefferson that high. Quick stats on Van Jefferson this year. He only had 8 catches, 108 yards, 0 touchdowns. And he was supposed to be our wide receiver 1 while Cooper Kupp was injured on IR. Puka Nacua really took that by storm, the wide receiver 1 role. And then Tutu Atwell took on the wide receiver 2 role. And then the wide receiver 3 role was really more of Kyron Williams and Tyler Higbee with a little bit of Van Jefferson and Ben Skoranek sprinkled in. So he had a rough season for sure. Even last year, 24 catches, 369 yards, only 3 touchdowns. And this is all coming after our Super Bowl year where it looked like he was really starting to develop. His sophomore season, he had 50 catches, 802 yards, 6 touchdowns. So for his career, he has 101 catches, 1,499 yards, 10 touchdowns. Not really great numbers for a guy that you took in the second round of the 2020 draft. Some cool moments that, Van Jefferson provided us. He had last year, the Baker Mayfield touchdown game winner, where we came back and beat the Raiders 17-16 with 14 seconds left. Van Jefferson is the one that caught the game-winning touchdown. It looked like him and Baker Mayfield actually had some solid chemistry. Our Super Bowl year, he had a big 79-yard catch while we were down 10-0 to the Green Bay Packers for a touchdown. And then our first season after COVID, the opening night at SoFi, he had a bomb from Matthew Stafford. He caught it, fell down, no one touched him, got back up, ran it in. That's where everyone went crazy. Jalen Ramsey. So that 2021 season was definitely one to remember for Van Jefferson. But he really never could develop into a true number 3 for us, which is what we really looked for him to be. And then, during injuries, look for him to take on that wide receiver role of a 2 or a 1, like this year. We took him out of Florida. Wasn't the best route runner, but he's fast. He has speed, but he has poor adjusting to the ball. When the ball is up in the air, he doesn't really know how to turn his body. We've had multiple interceptions thrown his way because he really just could not adjust. But I'm happy for Van Jefferson. I think he's going to a team now that really needs a wide receiver. They do have Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and I think Van Jefferson actually fits nicely there. Atlanta is most likely going to be in the hunt for a quarterback this offseason if they don't trade for someone like Kirk Cousins, which I think makes a ton of sense to do for them because they have a ton of talent on offense with Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algieri at running back, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, top 5 offensive line. They just really need a quarterback. Desmond Ridder is probably the 30, 31st, 32nd ranked starting quarterback right now. No way you could have him any higher than that. The guy is just not a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL. So, hey, kudos to Van Jefferson. I think this move gives us that round up capital. Really didn't get much out of this, though. Trade him for pretty much peanuts. I'm not fully sure on what cap we save, if the cap we save even matters. But this really shows that Tutu Atwell developed as they wanted. It was probably a competition between Van Jefferson and Tutu Atwell. They did not want to keep all of these wide receivers. And I mean, if Van Jefferson was performing, I'm sure they would. But with guys like Demarcus Robinson on the roster, I think he could fill in and give us 8 catches in 5 games. So we're not going to miss much on this. Atlanta probably gets a solid guy that they could hopefully develop better than we could. He is 27 years old and he is a free agent. So I guess it's better that we got something rather than nothing. This doesn't take away from the fact that the Rams really need to get an edge rusher now just with picks. But the Rams already got rid of Cam Akers, Van Jefferson. They're not looking at players that aren't providing anything. If you're not providing, you're out, and that's what they've shown. So I just wanted to drop that to you, Ramily. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, like, smash the post notifications button. After you subscribe, I'm always posting content, breaking news, and take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones. I'm your boy Ramsaholic, and I'm out.